Alright, welcome back to the channel. This is KUT. This is the KUT Productionz video. Today we're going to take a look at KRS and Nas again. If you saw the last video, that was the freshman albums of KRS and Nas. I just did a comparison, just taking a look at them because I ran a poll and I didn't like those results. It was a landslide against Criminal Minded, which I really believe that the albums are a lot closer than people like to think. Yes, they're a different sound, different time periods, 8 years apart. A young KRS and a young Nas, there's definitely a time period there, but I think they're a lot closer than people want to admit. Everybody's so infatuated. We love Illmatic. I just think it blinds people, and they gotta listen to Criminal Minded. A lot of younger people, I don't know if they heard Criminal Minded like that. You gotta listen to both. You listen to both with the right ears, you'll see it as probably being a lot closer than we think. It's a masterful album. Both are. But anyway, that video ain't about this. You can watch that video right here though. Just click that link, go watch that video first, then come back to this. This is the sophomore albums by Billy Don Productionz, which is KRS-ONE. This album right here, woo! Impact record right here. By All Means Necessary, the KRS-ONE one, and it's gonna go up against Nas, It Was Written. So we're gonna take a look. I'm just gonna talk about both real quick. Like I said, 1988, pivotal, powerful year for hip hop. So many dope records came out that year. If you check the track listings of what came out, best year in hip hop ever. I don't even think it's ever been surpassed. Even throughout the 90s, I don't think it was a couple years in there, probably 94, 95. There was some group of albums came out that were powerful and crazy. But that 1988 track listing or artist listing, that what came out those years is crazy. So anyway, we're gonna look at that. So it was 1988, and then 8 years later, just 8 years later, this came out. It Was Written. Great record by Nas. It was his sophomore record, and it was BDP's sophomore record. Talk about this a little bit. Scott LaRocca got killed. I think they were working on this record. He's not on it, or I don't think he did too much on it. I think they was in the middle of some deal stuff, leaving B-Boy Records, going to Jive, BMG, whatever. So this was the release. My Philosophy was the big single, 1988. This is only 10 tracks long, and it's really 9 because the last one is called Necessary. It's more of a talk. So this is really 9 tracks, whereas It Was Written a whopping 14. I took off the intro. I just going with the song. So 14 versus 9. How would you rate it? Drop a comment below. Let's just get into it a little deeper. This is totally produced by KRS-ONE. I mean, as far as producer, he's the only one on the credits. I don't know who else could have worked on it, but I think he was on production at the time. As far as the credits, it's all him. So this is the number 2 sophomore album. Came out after Scott's death. Powerful. My Philosophy was a single. You got your Slipping on there, Stop the Violence, and I'm Still Number 1. After those battles, he dropped this song, I'm Still Number 1. Still talking to them other cats in the hip hop game. So this is a young KRS. This cover is a recreation of Malcolm X's famous photo. Here he's holding a micro Uzi. They covered it up with a sticker though. That's even actually on the, is it on the plastic or is it on the record? I can't remember. The original plastic is still on here. This is an original pressing too. I think it's on the plastic if I'm not mistaken, or is it on the, yeah, oh no, it's actually on the record. They covered up the Uzi. So this is 1988. They were doing some censorship. So they covered up the Uzi. It's actually on the record. I remember my cassette. You can see it, and it's on there. They just covered it with a sticker. Rocking the fresh BDP leather back in the day. Dapper Dan did all their stuff. Whole BDP posse right there. You can see them all. And that is a baby Scott LaRocca right there in the middle. Scott LaRocca Jr. rather. Scott LaRocca Jr. is in the middle. There's Chris for holding the Uzi. They're all BDP'd out. DJ Red Alert. D-Nice. D-Nice was in BDP. If you know D-Nice, he's a photographer now. DJs like crazy. I think he was DJing during the COVID thing. And he really got, new people, found out some new people. Found out who he was through that. He's a member of BDP though. He used to roll with the BDP crew, BDP posse. And he's also TR-808. Move on to I'm trying to say Illmatic. Moving on to It Was Written, Nas' sophomore project. It's dope. I like it a lot. 1996 came. Nas was coming back. Everybody's been waiting on him. And he came, the message, opened the album up. Street Dreams is on there. I Gave You Power, probably my favorite song on the whole thing. Gotta give it up. Preem, that story, that's amazing storytelling where he told the song, where you all know, he pretended he was a gun, just telling the story of a gun getting passed around throughout the hood, getting used, getting tossed in drawers with a wrecked up tech, all this stuff. Just a crazy story Nas told. Now I'm gonna tell you that song. See, this is '96, right? KRS-ONE, some years. I don't know which came first. Oh, Return to Boom Bap, or one of his singles. He had a song that's similar to this called "I'm a Blunt Getting Smoked and I Can't Wake Up." KRS did that similar song, just a blunt getting passed around through all these rappers. So I kind of look at those two as almost similar rhyme style. So they can do what each other do. It ain't no question about it. You're dealing with MCs, like I said on the last video. These are MCs, like. But yeah, I gave you Power is dope. As far as production, I talked about KRS being producer on there. Here, yeah, Dr. Dre. Dre did what was the one? Well, Nas is Coming, and then Preem on I Gave You Power. I think all the rest is track masters. I didn't see anything else or remember anybody else working on this. It could have been. You can correct it in the bottom, but I think it was all Poke and Tone track masters. You know, Steve Stotts at the top, the executive, and you know. But I think that was all pretty much track masters on there. Yeah, If I Rule the World's on there. Big smash single. Now, that was a big hit. That was a big single. Back in the days, it wasn't as much marketing and stuff for hip hop, so I'm not sure what this project did out the gate. This one, I think he probably went. I think Nas pretty went gold quick. You know, I believe. Probably platinum, of course, by now. But yeah, it definitely is a powerful record. But when it comes down to the best and which one I like over out of these two, to me the clear winner is this record. No more that Illmatic stuff like that where it's close. No, By All Means Necessary is better than and I'm saying it is better than It Was Written. Drop your comment below. Let's do it. This album is so classic. I mean, you got Stop the Violence song, which went on and spawned Self-Destruction, My Philosophy, I'm Still Number One. In just a few songs, KRS-ONE, the teacher, I mean, he taught most of these MCs how to do this. I mean, but this record right here, it's more in my DNA. Like, I think Illmatic is in a lot of people's DNA more so than Criminal Minded. But like I said, that is a tight one. Some days, Illmatic is better than Criminal Minded, you know, I feel. But I think they're very close, that's the thing. This is the clear winner. Dope album, classic work, classic, but I can't say anything bad about it. I like it. A lot of people actually like It Was Written better than Illmatic. I hear that a lot. I mean, I'm talking, getting to hip hop talks, and I'll ask a lot of people, oh, It Was Written. I'm like, really? To me, Illmatic's better than this, and it's classic though. It's good. Great album, great. A little clean. Black Girl Lost, another dope song. Suspect, dope song, dope. It's a great album. Great album. I can't say nothing bad about it. I mean, dope song. Street Dreams. Like I said, I Gave You Power is my favorite song on there. And then The Message. You know, it's great songs on here. Nas is Coming, banging. But I gotta go with just this right here, man. This can't be. When you hear it, you gotta hear this album from beginning to end and listen a couple times. If you're a younger cat, you just coming around. Check out Boogie Down Productionz, By All Means Necessary. That's KRS. This is BDP crew, part of his crew first, and then it all got disbanded. And just he was always sold the only rapper anyway. So listen to this record. This is the teacher right here. He giving it to you. And then even My Philosophy. Start with that song right there. Like powerful work on there. You're slipping. Like I said, to stop illegal business. I ain't talking about illegal business. See, teaching you. He's talking about the pharmaceuticals, talking about the street pharmaceuticals, talking about the government. He's just breaking it down on this record. Like, he's going in. Jimmy's. Run out and get your Jimmy hats. Teacher. Yeah, he's just breaking it down. Part-time suckers. So, great record. Like, both of these. Just looking at sophomore albums. That's why they're next to each other. People don't do this. Like, they don't do it. I don't know why, but I just look at these two as sophomore. They're each their sophomore. It's so funny that they're both 8 years apart from their first original albums, By All Means Necessary. I mean, Criminal Minded to Illmatic's 8 years apart, and then these two 8 years apart. So it's a little something there, something to look at and think about. So, but yeah, man, just classic work. This is the teacher. Nas is the new OG, legend OG now. But yeah, definitely both are legends. I like both of their work, but I have to give it to By All Means Necessary. Go listen to both. This is more songs, but here you get more quality, you get more knowledge, you get more just that boom bap, man. You're getting that production straight, raw, straight. I think they were using the either ASR 10 or SP 1200 far as beats. Yeah, I'm trying to listen to the sound and see. It probably was, I'm thinking it probably was on SB 1200. Not really sure. If I see KRS-ONE again, I'll ask them what they're using. I'll ask them. But here you go. Here's the winner right here, man. Y'all drop a comment below. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to bring you some more stuff like this. We're going to keep this going. I got a couple more of these coming. Just going to keep this flow going. We're going to keep it hip-hop. We're going to talk that golden era hip-hop. Talk classic work like this. It can't be replaced. I don't know what we're getting these days now, but this right here, this is that stuff that shaped this culture. These albums right here. 1996, 1988. Pivotal year. Pivotal year. So, but all right, y'all. It's KUT, and I'm going to get up out of here. Be sure to hit that thumb up button. Drop a comment. I want to hear about it. All right, y'all. Peace.